Okay. My name is so difficult. My name is Ethan King. I am 21. It's May 1st and it is nearly 11 o'clock. I'm turning 22 on May 20th. I have 20 days to my birthday, but I'm basically 19 now. And I'm going. So I'm so unorganized. And I'm going to document it. I think, hopefully. Let's try something. I crave for days. I don't want to die, but most of the time I don't feel alive. Right? I'm trying to rhyme, understand the meaning of rhyme. I think poetry's cool, but I never read one in my life. Sometimes all you can do is cry, right? I think I lie, but it's hard not to deny the fact that I hate the fact I say the fact, because everything's a fact if you think about it like that, right? And the way saying right constantly over and over again to assure yourself, right? I hate the word right, I hate the word left. Doesn't seem as nearly as important as the word right, right? It's kind of ironic. I don't know why I use the word ironic, I use it a lot actually. It's like I have this pessimistic view on the world, but the world seems to not care. It's like, it doesn't matter. Which in itself is pessimistic, which I find ironic, because anything's ironic and I hate the word ironic. I can't even remember if I said I hate the word ironic already, which is already ironic, but words mean a lot. They can also mean little, they can mean nothing if they care about a person who says them. That's so interesting to me. I think so many things are interesting. I think anything is interesting, bad or good. Anything means something and nothing means everything. That's pretty cool. I like the word cool. It's not complicated, it's simple, it's nice, it's elegant. And people don't like to use it because it's too basic, and I don't like that. I like to feel unique, but I think it's kind of cheesy to try and feel unique with the sole reason of feeling unique. I would choose a Pokemon Bulbasaur because not because I liked him, but everyone liked Blastoise and Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle out of the first evolution. So I would choose Pokemon Bulbasaur because no one liked him, which is not to say no one liked me. I think people try and find meanings in the lines in between, which isn't true all the time. I mean, my English teacher seemed to tell me that, but I only ever got to see. This is my dog, Loki. He really looks like a teddy bear in the camera, isn't he? Oh, my shucks. He is my best friend forever. So out of respect, I'm gonna go stroke him. So apologies for not. Hey, bit of a mess. It's May 3rd. I'm so struggling with this whole thing because there's no structure to it, and so difficult for me. I need a shower, by the way, so I'm gonna shower now. But yeah, it's May the 3rd. I don't know how I'm gonna fuck what. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, so I went to manual focus. Yeah, it's May the 3rd, and I'm still struggling with the whole aspect of this documentary because I don't know how to structure it. Right, it's really confusing, and still the whole reason why I don't make films in the first place. Well, documentaries and like this type of style of things, because they have no structure and it freaks me out. Like, what am I supposed to capture? You know, it's really difficult to like do it because you're trying to capture real life, and you can't capture real life when you can't capture anything, because real life isn't. You don't plan. It's not a film. You don't have a script. You don't have the things you know are gonna happen. They just happen. And in a way, filming those things, like a notification on my phone, is natural. But when you plan them, it's not natural. It's not a documentary. So what are you supposed to do? Am I making any sense? Hey, so today is May the 4th, which is cool. May the Force be with you. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I know exactly what I'm doing today. It involves doing absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go down, buy some food, come back here and do nothing. It's a boring day today, like every other day. Not to say my life is boring, just not today. Just gonna do nothing today. That's okay. You don't need to do anything every time, every day. Today's a day I do nothing, which is okay. I mean, I don't know. I got a tripod. So this book here, this book series to me sort of means a lot to me. This is the only book series I've been reading. I've been reading since I've been adult. I'm 22, so nearly 22, so you can tell that I'm pretty slow and I don't read it all the time. But the thing is with this book, it represents one of my biggest dreams. I'd love to make this into a TV show. I think it'd be a great TV show, and yeah, there's been like similar TV shows based on a similar project, similar idea, like Dome and stuff, but I would like to create this as a TV show. It's impossible, it's not a dream I can achieve, but nonetheless, it's a dream of mine, and that means something, right? And every time I seem to read this book, when I pick up and read a couple of chapters, maybe like once every 3 months, it usually means I'm in a good mood. It means I'm happy, I'm feeling groovy, I'm feeling like I can do things, and that's a good thing to have and to see every day. I might not pick it up every day, and I don't need to. This reminds me that sometimes I feel good. That sounds so like dramatic and whatever, but it's always nice to have a reminder of feeling good, I think. I hope I'm in focus, I'm not too sure. Let me see from up here, but I'm fingers crossed, right? I'm intent. I'm gonna check the date. I think it's the 5th today. Yeah, it's maybe the 5th today. Got a bit of a I've had a day. I've had a day today. I'm not really sure where this chat's gonna go, and I've been distracting myself by setting up a composition and turning on the blue light on my PS4 on the TV to add some texture into the room. Just distracting myself as a I when you know when there's a word which going to start your conversation, like start your chat, and you just don't want to start it, so you don't want to say that word, and that's really sort of a scary thing when you don't want to start the conversation, right? It's sort of a awareness of awareness that you don't want to be aware to. And I know it's a bunch of words, and saying a bunch of words make no sense sometimes, and I think I do it too much in this documentary. I say words to make myself look or sound smart, and I know I'm not smart, and I'm not looking for any validation or any like pity or whatever. I'm not in the mood to fucking explain that I'm not looking for that either, as I feel like I'm so self-aware of the fact about myself and all the things and my perceptions and stuff that I feel like I need to validate or like inform people I know this. I don't want to come across as something I'm not, or come across as like looking for something I don't want to have or anything. And that's something I do a lot, and something I think is important, maybe too important. So I think sometimes you need to show the truth. You need to like stop thinking in your own film. Stop thinking you're the main character, and that sounds so. I think I'm obnoxious. I know I'm not the main character. I mean, I see it from my perspective. The world's from my perspective, one perspective, and there's so many other perspectives, and I'm aware of that. And I don't know what I'm saying in this conversation. I really don't. I think this might be the most truest one. I don't have any like attempt at poetry or rhymes or any like acknowledgement of my letdowns. I'm not trying to express this fact that I know that I'm imperfect, because I think everyone knows that they're imperfect, and if you don't think you're imperfect, you're more imperfect than those who know that they're not the best. And I'm certainly not the best, and I think I have emphasised that, and I think this conversation is going in the wrong direction. I don't know how to steer it back. I've been trying to steer my life back for a while now, and it's pretty hard, and I don't know if I should. I think you keep trying to correct your mistakes. I mean, for sure, correcting a mistake makes you a better person, and learn from your mistakes makes you a great person. But I do it a lot, and I think at this point I shouldn't be making mistakes. So I shouldn't be making mistakes if I'm aware that I'm making mistakes, and if I'm trying to improve, why am I still making mistakes? It's really frustrating. I feel like I'm letting myself down a lot. And that sucks. I don't think someone should feel that way about themselves, just constantly letting themselves down. And I think I feel way too much now. I'm not looking for your pity, and I know I'm too aware of like other people's opinions on me, and not like, oh yeah, I'm so smart, I know what people's thinking. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist or someone who specialises in that area. Because I know if you ask one of the people, they say a brain is such a complex thing that you can never guess what someone's thinking. It's quite literally impossible. And I'm aware of that. I don't know. I don't know. I keep letting myself down, and that's just frustrating. And anything I do ends up either me being sad of the outcome, or being like not wanting to just remember the outcome. That's not a good thing. And I keep saying that's not a good thing. I think that's might be my slogan from fucking since I was born. That's not a good thing. Anything I do isn't a good thing. And this is the whole point of me trying to find something good, and that sounds so like sad. I don't want you to be sad for me. I'm just feeling sad. I want you to understand I feel sad. Are you feeling sad for me? I'm not looking for your validation or like your empathy. Empathy is such a great word. I love the word empathy. It means so much, but I'm not looking for it. I don't want to look. I want you to understand how I feel, but about you wanting to fix how I feel. And I don't know. I'm talking to myself, and that's super weird, right? And what do I want myself to? I think the only person, and see, like, I was gonna say if I could fix myself, and that implies I'm broken, and I'm not trying to tell you I'm broken. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm wearing like fucking glasses and beanie to try and like, I don't know, to like just forget, to like make myself appear like something I'm not, to be cool or whatever. And I don't mind not being cool, and I think sometimes being cool is just not being cool and being confident in yourself, and here you are is cool, right? And I like the word cool, you know this already. I think the word cool is a nice word, and I want to be cool, but not for someone else, but for myself. And right now in my head, all I'm thinking about is how I mess this up. Am I out of focus? And I bet you I am. And then what if I'm not? What if I'm not? Oh, Ethan, you're always thinking you always have so, like, that's what people say, you don't believe in yourself enough. And the moment I believe in myself enough is when I let myself down. And I can't keep letting myself down. It's a difficult day today. It's a difficult day today. I'm having a bit of a mare tonight, or today. I tried to express or explain some ideas or things I wanted to get off my chest, and it didn't go the best. And then I recorded another video saying that today didn't go well, and that I was just going to try and sleep, which I intend to, for sure, but I replayed it, and the video was out of focus, and for some reason it got on my nerves. I think one of my best clips for yesterday was, and yesterday's clip was out of focus, but I think I worked for that clip, and I think I liked the fact that it was out of focus because it sort of embodied how I was feeling. But I don't want to feel that way today, so I don't want this clip to be out of focus. I am sort of concerned that this clip now is like less real, because I am essentially going to say what I was initially going to say, what I said in the previous clip. I don't want this documentary to be not truthful. I want it to be truthful. So that's why I'm trying to add something onto something, but in all honesty I don't want to say anything. I just want to lay in bed and do nothing. I just want to try and fall asleep. So that is what I'm going to do today. Well, tonight it is May the 6th. I will see you tomorrow, or I'll see the Canon 200D tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. I think when you acknowledge something like that I'm looking into a camera, sort of makes the audience harder to like feel like I'm talking to them, but like I said, I'm not talking to an audience, I'm just talking to myself. So yeah, good night. Good night. It's weird, right? Being able to see me through the lens is sort of weird. So I just realised something just now. I've hit the wall. I no longer want to do this. Word or no longer, that isn't necessarily true. I like the idea of doing this. I do. I just don't want to have to do it. And no one's forcing me, which is, I don't know. I just don't want to do this anymore. I recorded a few things today and I just didn't like any of it. And because I didn't like it, I felt like I wasn't inadequate. I just felt like I'm no longer making a documentary anymore. I'm making this, I don't know, I'm showing this fake version of myself. I think I'm a bad person sometimes, for sure. Which, I was saying actually, as I was saying, this is just something I think is nice to know. We think of good and bad as black and white, but it's not true. I think it's a spectrum, and at the very, very end, the 0.11% is black and 0.11% is white, but the rest is just grey. You either being a good person who's done bad things, or a bad person who's done good things, but either way, you still need to do good things. Which is something everyone needs to know. You can't, no one's a perfect person, and I know I say that word a lot, but it's true, and helped me get by, I think. Knowing that no one's perfect helps me cope a bit. And that sounds so like, why are you saying that? Why am I saying that? It's okay to not hold yourself at such a high standard all the time. I think it can be liberating knowing that. But don't always try and be a good person. Always try and be a good person. That sounds like it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy. Well, at least for me, maybe for people who are truly good, it's a piece of cake, but it ain't for me. You know what's funny? Every time I talk about this documentary, I say what it was supposed to be and how. I'm not doing what I wanted to be, but how do you know what I want it to be when I've never done it in the first place? I mean, yes, it was supposed to be means like I had this idea set in mind, but I had no idea what I was going to do with this. I just wanted to do something, and I feel like I'm not doing anything still, and maybe that's why it's not what I want it to be, because I'm not doing anything. I'm just capturing myself doing nothing, and that's not really something, is it? So life is all about experiencing things, right? But the thing is, right, you need to have an understanding of what you're experiencing in order to experience it, right? So you need to be somewhat aware, intelligent, and the more you know, the more you are able to experience, you know more about it, so you can enjoy it more, understand it more, be fulfilled by it more, because you know what it means. So you need to, in order to experience, you need to have experience. You need to know things, and the more you experience, the more you can, more you can gain understanding in order to experience more, to be engulfed by what you are experienced. You understand it in a more detailed way. Like if I looked at a flower right now, I would think it's pretty. But if a flower was looked at a flower right now, you know exactly what type of flower it is. You know how it blossoms. You know why is it that it's that color. You know everything about it, so it can engage in its beauty more. It can be fulfilled by it more. It can love it more. It can feel it more because they know more about it. So I think in order to understand something, you need. So I think in order to experience something, you need to understand it. You need to know at least a little. And it sort of got me questioning a bit, because I don't know a lot. So how can I love a lot, right? Maybe that's why I like film and TV, because I know a bit about it. I can enjoy it fully because I know all of the details within it. I know why shots are chosen. I know how dialogue works in a way. I'm not the best at dialogue, but nonetheless I understand it in a way that most people perhaps might not. So I can enjoy it more. I can like it more. I can realize its beauty. I know, be in the moment more. I just think it's weird. Not, I think everything's weird. I think being a human is weird. So I guess everything is weird. But it's you need to know a little in order to just like to I don't know, to be there, to see things. And yes, there is beauty in not knowing. You can point at the stars and see, wow, this is amazing. And then they can be engulfed by mystery, and there's parts of that in everywhere. But if your whole life's a mystery, I mean, I don't know, I think some mysteries aren't meant to be discovered, but a lot of them are, I think. I mean, there's a saying that's all about the adventure and not about the finale. It's not about what your goal or what you achieved, it's about how you got there, and that's so true, but you still got there, you still achieved what you wanted to achieve. And the reason why you enjoyed your adventure, because you did it, because you accomplished it, you did what you wanted to do, and you achieved it, so you enjoy the adventure, because that's my dog, sorry, because you know it was worth it. I think it's hard because I want everything to be worth it, and I want to have some self-worth. It's super interesting, I think. Just knowing that as I'm very self-conscious about what I know, or well, what a lot that I don't know. I don't think I know a lot, or I know I don't know a lot, and it sucks. I hear smart people saying they know nothing, and what does that mean for me? Does that mean I don't know. Super, super scary. I'm not scared of dying. I welcome it. It's when you're dead. It's nothing. It's like you're never born, you're never there at all, and that's relieving to me, as all my worries are just nothing. Don't matter. Nothing really matters. And that's good. It is. It's great. Not to say things in the moment don't matter. I mean, it's awful things are happening are happening right now, and they matter. They do matter, but when you're gone, and nothing matters. When you're gone, you're gone. I fear that sometimes I talk like no one can understand me, and I don't like it. I talk so fast, I mumble a lot. I record these videos and listen back to them, and I can understand them, but I don't know if anyone else can, and that's this for me, even for sure, it's amazing. But what if someone relates to what I say? What if I'm not the only one who feels like this, and I'm aware I'm not the only one who feels like this, obviously. As the whole point of being human, we can relate to one another, we can share each other's emotions, we can understand each other as the best part of being human, I think. Being able to share experiences and just, I don't know. I said this before in this documentary, and I stand by it. I think the thing everyone wants to do is be in the moment with someone else. Be in the moment with someone else, someone you care about, and that's all I want to achieve, is to be in the moment with someone I care about. Not all, obviously got other achievements, and I do, but be in the moment with someone you care about, that's the moment. There's something in us. I think we want to connect to people, and I think sometimes our desire to connect to people might make us drive other people away. And that sucks. I think we like to find our groups, find people we relate to, and I understand why you can't be friends with someone who's got polar opposite of you. It won't work. But it's also important to just understand someone else, I think. To listen to their stories and how they feel about their stories, and how it's made them, how it shaped them. Maybe you listening to their story might shape yourself, might change you, might change your thought process, might change your ideas. It's funny, we think of ourselves as just a one person, but we're a collective, I think. Like ants, like a colony of ants is what we are, humans. You can make out the outline of my house, and the outline of our tree. It's really visually aesthetic. Yeah, it's visually pleasing. I saw some thunder, lightning. Thunder is a sound. Lightning is a thing. I saw some lightning. I heard some thunder. Yeah, so it's May the 18th, and you know what's really funny? It's May the 19th, sort of proves my point. This whole documentary has been leading up to my birthday, right? To May 20th, the day I was born. Well, not a year, obviously, day, the day I was born in 2000. But this whole thing has sort of distracted me from it. I was in a shower and I realised that, wow, my birthday's tomorrow, and I just sort of, I just sort of realised I didn't feel like it was going to be tomorrow. I didn't think that it was going to be tomorrow, but my birthday's tomorrow. That's just weird. They think that this whole thing has been leading up to my birthday, and I just forgot about my birthday. Well, not forgot necessarily, but didn't realise that it was tomorrow. Sort of weird. I don't know much other than saying that. And just sort of weird, I think. I not started this documentary because I wanted to not be. I didn't want to be scared of turning 22. I didn't want to feel like I wanted to feel like I had achieved enough to be 22, if that makes sense. But I don't feel like I've achieved enough to be 22, and I guess I do feel old, and I know I'm quite young, and I do feel old, and I say I haven't achieved enough, and I suppose that's a bit of a paradox, sort of juxtaposes one another, but it's how I feel. I haven't done a lot in my life. And you can say, well, isn't that just comparing your life to someone else? Isn't that anything? You just compare your life to someone else or something. That's why groups are a thing. That's why, I don't know, anything's a thing. You compare yourself, and I've done that. I've compared myself, and I don't think I've done enough compared to a lot of people. I think you're allowed to be disappointed in yourself and not hate yourself. I don't hate myself. Hate's a strong word. I don't. I'm so disappointed, and I think people say, well, it's your fault and being disappointed, and you're right, it's all my fault, for sure, but doing things is a lot harder than people say it is. It really is. I think it's a massive task to do something. I think it really is, and I'm aware the older you get, harder things become, harder it is to learn more things, and the more you get stuck in your ways, but I'm 22 and I find everything hard. I find so many things hard. I find just living the struggle. I think everyone does. I don't think I'm unique in that way. I think life is hard for everyone, and I think certainly people have harder lives than me. I'm not trying to say that. I just see. I don't want to repeat the words I say. I don't want to run circles. I don't want to be stuck in a loop forever, and I think I kind of am. I think I start a task and I don't finish it, so I start another task and I don't finish that, and it's infuriating, and I can't break the cycle, and I should break the cycle, but I don't, and I do think life in itself, universe, is just one big cycle, it's one big loop, but it's big enough to be an experience. I think, guys, I want more experiences. want to, I think a lot of this documentary in part is about finding their purpose, finding a reason, finding something that matters to me, for sure, and I haven't found it yet. I don't think I should be ashamed I haven't found it yet. It's okay to not know what you do, and I heard somewhere, maybe on TikTok, that people who know what they want to do are cursed and know what they want to do, whilst people who don't know what they want to do are free. Okay, that sounds amazing, being free, but what would you prefer? A small menu of great things or a large menu of many things, what can be good or bad? And you think, oh, well, I want a large menu. Also, of course, I want to have a massive opinion, like loads of options, right? Do you? How long are you going to be staring at that menu, trying to find the thing you want? Maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll opt for the safe choice, but if you had a small menu, you'll find what you want to eat a lot more quickly, a lot more easily. And I'm not saying being free is a bad thing. I think being free is what most people strive for, but it still comes with its own challenges for sure. And I just want to find some meaning. I want to find some meaning. And I'm aware we live in a meaningless world, and I understand that. I said this thing to myself once. Well, I wrote it down actually in a paragraph. I said, "You are as purposeless as the world is purposeful," or "You're as meaningful as the world is meaningless." They're the same thing, aren't they? And it's so true. I don't mean to be a poet, I'm not a poet, I don't have a lot of ideas, but I think I mean something. I think it is May 20th, my birthday. I'm 22. Good night.